Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craftery. Guess what? If you haven't guessed, Thriftycanucks. So here we go. This is more stuff that I got while my sister was visiting. Did tons and tons of thrifting, yard sales, craft stores, everything. So this here is just a really cute little hand embroidered piece. So these are great to put on a slow stitch project. We got some, this is tracing paper. And it's always fun to use for different things. I like to grab it when it's still in the book like that. So this is a combination of thrift stores, Lions, yard sales, whatever. These, I know I got these at a thrift store. 16 bags. We got 12 in each of those. Just a plain white paper bag. Still new, still in the package. I'll grab those. I think they were like 50 cents a bag or something like that. Really cheap. Just a little mesh bag. Found somewhere along my travels. Now these ended up in my sister's bag at the Lions, so we think my other sisters put stuff in our bags. My one sister always takes a cart, so when we fill up a bag we put it in her cart, and she's always sticking stuff in there, so we think she put these in Patsy's bag, but she didn't want them, so I took them. I'll use them for something. These were from the dollar store, these cute resin epoxy butterflies. And then this package is only half here because my sister wanted some, so we divided the package because there's more than enough there for what we would want them for. Now this is still new in the package. 2 sides printed. Now I'm kind of thinking this might be like a washi tape type sticker. Brand new, so I didn't really open it. Let's see what it is. Okay, come on, get off of there. It's kind of oh boy. Okay, that's okay. It's a really nice pattern. Oh, okay, it's on both sides. I was thinking it'd be like sticker, but I guess it's kind of like a roll of cardboard type stuff. But a very nice pattern. Yeah, I was kind of thinking at first that it would be like a washi tape, but that's okay because we can definitely still use that. We got 4 things. Now, these are kind of, actually, it does feel like leather. So like a braided leather strap, rope, whatever. So I thought that would be really good for a tie on a journal. Because it is quite soft. That was kind of the first thing I checked before I even bought these, was I wanted to make sure that they were fairly soft and pliable. So then that way I could hook them around. There's a nice blue one here, which is kind of, this is more round. This one's more flat. And then we've got a green, quite a bright green. Let's just open this up. So I don't know if I actually tried them all. Okay, this one feels more plasticky, but I think it'll still be okay. And then this one is kind of coiled. Oh yeah, it's kind of stretchy. It's kind of like a spring, I guess. But I think that would be okay for around a journal too. I got a whole bunch of these. Now, I always buy these when I see them. And I don't know, I call them a kilt pin. And I don't know if that's really what they are. But they're just like a giant safety pin. And these would look really good on the front of a journal. Maybe somehow put some beads on them or something. But there's a nice little pile of them. Now here, 30 large safety pin laundry and crafts. So made in China. So they probably came from like Temu or somewhere like that. But there's like a brass, there's gold, there's silver in there. So never really ever thought about buying these new because I always think of them as a vintage thing. We got some copper, well it says solid steel, but they look like copper. They're just like a key ring. So those would be good for charms, dangles, etc. There's this box of, no, can I open it or is it locked? Oh. Yeah, it's taped here. But it's just full of like jump rings. They look to be about a 1/2 inch in diameter. So definitely use them for dangles and whatnot. And then here's some great big huge clips and belt buckles. Now these are pretty big, but I thought the belt buckles might be fun, like on a cover of a journal, maybe even these here as well. Let's just put those in there. Here was a great little find on some little tiny dominoes. I think they're plastic, but they're just kind of cute because they're a little bit smaller than average. So grab those. Now this must have been something I don't remember picking these out, so I'm thinking that my sister left these in my bag, but it says label stickers. Oh, okay. They're just kind of little labels. Yeah, I think those are hers, but I could probably use them too, so maybe I just inherited these label stickers. Or maybe she left the box. Seems to me there was like 3 or 4 boxes of these, so either she left me a box or she missed that one in my bag of stuff. We have a bag of lace and trims. Sorry for all the ruffling, but let's see what we got here. We got some wide blue ribbon. We've got, that looks like a piece that was cut off of a curtain. And more pieces that were cut off of a curtain. A little piece of fabric. A piece of lace. That's actually pretty. It's quite yellowed in spots, but that is totally fine. Another piece off of a curtain. So that in a way that's disappointing, but it is totally usable. This is quite nice. Just a brown lace with like a puckered fabric. So I'm going to say it was on something, but that's a nice, it's not quite brown and it's not quite a dusty rose, but it's actually a very pretty color. And there's a pretty good chunk of that actually. And then there's this piece of trim. It's got an elastic on it, so I'm going to leave it on there for now. But it's got some great dangles on it. I mean, I can take these off and actually use them as dangles or use that trim just the way it is. It's kind of in gold. These are kind of almost brassy looking, but nice little piece of trim, and there's quite a bit there. I'm going to say there's a couple yards there. So let's just tuck that aside. What else do we got here? Now we got this here. Now this was in a plastic bin, like one of these type of things, but it was in a plastic bag and there was a big hole in the plastic bin. So I just dumped everything into this bag because I didn't want, you know, going all over the place or losing it. So I just dumped it in this big baggie. Now there is lots of things. Like, I mean, there's empty containers, but there's a few pieces of these wire. Now, this looks like the wire that I think I bought some at a dollar store one time, but I think you can get this at Michael's, like a whole bunch of different colors in a box. There's a whole bunch of these really long eye pins. Now, I don't know if they're actually eye pins. They seem a little sharp at the end. But there's a bunch of those. There's a bunch of like jewelry findings in here, and some chain and rocks, and there's a little glass bottle with stuff in it. But then there's just tons and tons of beads. Some look like maybe something was made, but it's fallen apart. Like actual rocks. No hole in that, so it was probably wire wrapped or something. Some like earring type things. But just lots and lots of beads, and most of them seem to be glass. Like all the bigger ones seem to mostly be glass. There's a pretty bead. A few plastic ones like that one, but I got this at one of the thrift stores, and I want to say it was only like $2.99, so it was a heck of a good deal. But yeah, so I'll go through those. I'll sort them by color. I usually sort them by color. Let's do that up because we don't want to be losing any of that anywhere. We got some odds and ends of fabrics. Let's get rid of that bag. But some quite nice fabrics. I thought they were nice. A lot of like quilting type, but there's this one here. Quite a bit of this. Looks like somebody was making something because there is some seams in there, so could have even been a dress that they cut apart. We got this red kind of checkered-y type fabric. Got some nice blue. This is a little bit heavier fabric. It's almost looks like some kind of linen. We got some black. Now I rarely do anything with black, so I'll probably put that in like a giveaway pile. Got some other blacks. More black, more black, more black. Might be able to use some of this in my sister's journal. Here, this is quite nice. It's kind of shiny. Like these strips, like here, 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 here. It's kind of shiny, so probably some kind of rayon thread or something. But enough there to make a journal cover. Pretty little purple-ish color. This is very pretty. And I'm going to say that what they call a fat quarter, but beautiful yellow and purple flowers. This is a nice blue with little specks of like brown in there. A butterfly, that's kind of nice. A couple little pieces of that. So yeah, they got butterfly designs. A person might be able to cut some of those out or use it as a whole. Another piece of that. This is quite pretty. I like the colors. It's kind of nice in a strip like that. And again, it kind of looks like about a fat quarter. I don't know how much a fat quarter is, but I think it's like a ½ meter or something. Not really sure on that. And then this really nice pinkish reddish one. Not too big of a piece, but enough to get a couple journal covers out of that. So there's all of that. And then the finds of the day. I found these now. This, let's see, got all these different colors. And this is London Yarns. Can't quite. Sinflex, made in Italy. But it's just a really fun, this one here is a good one to look at. I presume that it's going to be for knitting or crocheting, but I'm going to use it for slow stitching, and I think it's going to look awesome. But it's quite thick. It's kind of a round, want to say a cording, but it's not a cording. It's very soft, very, very, very soft. But I got a nice selection of colors. A nice blue, a coppery pinks, a couple pinks, and this deep rose color, a couple greens, this multicolored one, which is nice, and then this black with not really copper specks, but more reddish. And then there was also this. Now this was very interesting. I quite like it, but that's going to be fun on a slow stitch project as well. And you know, there's quite a few different colors in there, and there's a fair chunk of it in there. I like finding these, I call, you know, specialty yarns. I mean, they're made for knitting or crocheting, but they're really great for all kinds of craft projects. And then I found these here. Coin envelopes. And it was a full box, but my sister wanted a few of them. Let's see, somebody bought it in Kamloops on, it looks like 2014, so they're already 11 years old. Back then they paid $18.82 for this box of coin envelopes. But just a really fun little envelope. Great, you could stamp on them, just put a picture on it and you're done. A little bit of collage, throw them in a pocket just the way they are. All kinds of things you could do with these. Like I say, it was a full case, but my sister wanted to take a few home with her, so she took about that many. But I got lots and lots here, so yeah, just really fun. I thought this was a good find. Fun stuff. So make sure you check out the links below. Check out the Facebook groups and my shops and all that kind of stuff. Like and share. Make sure you subscribe. You know, your typical. Leave a comment. I love getting the comments, and I do my very best to answer all the comments. Or if you have any questions or comments, just write them below. Love to hear from you. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.